Hi, welcome to my Yoga Stretch Fusion class. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. Today's class is floor only. We're not going to get up and down from the floor. It's a fusion of yoga, Pilates, ballet, a little bit of everything just kind of mixed into one little class. Make sure you exercise within your ability, and if you experience any difficulty, stop. Seek a physician right away. All right, let's get started. Find a space and then meet me back here. Hi, welcome to my Yoga Stretch Fusion. Again, today's our floor only. So you're welcome to do this in your bed, in a chair. But again, we're not going to get up and down from the floor. We're going to start off in seated position, and I want you to cross your legs without them overlapping if you can. And then sitting nice and tall, center from your tailbone, up through your spine, palms opening up, eyes gently closed. Inhale and exhale. Maintaining that center from your tailbone up to the top of your head. So try not to lean forward if you can. Chest is lifted, shoulders relaxed. Ears lined up with your shoulders. Shoulders lined up with your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Letting everything go. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands together, center with your chest into Namaste. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, push away. We're going to reverse. Coming up, and then center, exhale. Again, inhale up, exhale, push away. Reverse those arms up, and center. Now you're going to go forward, inhale, open wide. Good, closing, inhale, back to center, exhale. Again, inhale, and exhale. Closing and inhale. Reaching up nice and tall. Lifting your rib cage. You're going to sway side to side. Feel that through the spine, through the rib cage, down into the obliques. Keeping your hips centered. Inhale and exhale. One more time each. Good. Coming up and release. Now we're going to go into cat-cow with the back. So you're going to tuck your tailbone under, arch the back, and then your arms are going to sweep around, lifting up, open the chest, back is sway back like a cow, open the chest, and reverse. Cat, and cow. Tailbone out, chest is open. Again, feel that through the back and shoulders. Good. One more time. Release. Hands come together. At any time you can switch your leg position. You're going to twist side to side, keeping your chest open and lifted, and then your hands stay centered with your chest. Ears also stay lined up with the shoulders. We're just twisting from the spine. Everything else stays lined up. One more time each. Center and release. Butterfly, bottoms of your feet together. Start by rocking side to side, so a little massage those hips. Here you go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. center, and then move the butterfly wings, so up and down. Keeping your chest lifted. Grab a hold of those ankles so you're not tempted to pull through the feet and create that torque through the ankles. Again. One more time, come down and hold. Now bring your feet out wide, but I want you to start with your feet. Now traditionally, if you go out pretty wide, you're gonna come in a little bit. So don't think about pushing those feet out as wide as you can. Walk your hands forward, then walking to the right. Walking center, to the left, center, and to the top. Up and over right, up and over left. Good, coming up, release. Now, shift your hips forward a little bit, so you're going a little bit farther out. Walk it out, walk it right, center, left side, center, and up. So we're just going a little bit each time. This is where your dynamic stretching comes into play, because we're just moving and stretching a little bit at a time. Now, go deeper. So you can go a little wider. Walk it out. Walk to the right. Feel that through the inner thigh. Walk center and left and center and then up. Right side over. Left side over and coming up. Now if you want to bring those feet a little bit wider, go ahead, but now I want you to try to go deeper into that stretch. So you're walking a little further out, walking, turning to the right, so we're going to go deeper. Heels pushed away. Walk center, see if you can go out a little further, and then to the left, turning your whole body. To the front, again going to as far as you can. So if your feet are still close together, that's okay. Up and over, chest is open, reaching up and over. Good, and switch. Right arm comes up and over towards the left. Coming up. One more time, walk it out. This time hold one breath, inhale, and exhale. Walk to the right, turning your body towards your right leg, and then deep into that stretch. You may not go that far, that's okay, but I want you to hold. One more breath, inhale, exhale. Walk center, see if you can go a little further, and then walk to the left. Foot is flexed, heel pushed away, and then reach. Inhale, exhale. Walk center. Now extend those arms out, lifting up with the chest. Good, reaching over to the right, so your left rib cage is lifting, and then reach it out. Good, right hand extends, going a little bit further. Again, you can hold on here if you need to. Inhale, use the core. Exhale, reaching a little further. Coming up, and switch sides. Keep your hand down to start with, chest is open. Reaching with the right arm up and over. So your left or right rib cage is lifted first. Then extend the left arm. Good, inhale, reaching. Exhale. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, coming up. Good, bring those legs in. Knees are bent, just kind of curl into a ball and just kind of rock side to side. Get a little break there. Inhale. Exhale. All right, both feet go to the right side. You're going to grab a hold of your top ankle, your right ankle with your right hand. Left hand is down. You're going to bring your knee back, pushing your knee back as you push your foot into your hand. Good. When it comes to your hips, I want you to try not to sink down, so you're right in that center with your hips. Now from here, your knee is going to go forward, and then bring your knee back. Again, forward, and pull back. Feeling this through the front of the thigh and into those hip flexors. And each time you move back, each time you pull that knee back, see if you can go a little further. Good. This time coming back and hold for a breath. Exhale. See if you can go a little bit further now. Drop the knee a little bit. So you're feeling that change within the stretch each time you move. Back a little bit and drop down a little bit. Push your foot into your hand as you feel the quads activating. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering your knee down to the floor and then lower your foot down to the floor. You're going to sit back as you push your hip up to the sky. Again, still feel that through the hip flexors. Inhale and through the quads. Exhale. Now you're more than welcome to stay here. Keep that front knee down. If you want to go further, you can bring yourself down to your elbows. If you have a little ball, you could always put right behind the hips too. But I want you to still push the hip up to the sky. You can even take your hand and push too. Inhale. Exhale. Again, you can stay up on your hands if you'd like. Deep breath in. Exhale. Coming up to your hands. Lifting up, bring the leg back to the front. Grab a hold of your right ankle again, then your left arm is going to come up and over. And then coming down. Good. Up and over. Feel that through the side of the body. Good. I'm going to add on to it, so you lift up and over. Good. And then coming up and then sweeping out. And then up and over. And down and sweeping back. And up and over. One more time. Coming out and then side and release. Right leg comes up and over, so hook around. And then you take your left arm and hook around the knee. And then I want you to let your right hip drop down. Chest is lifted. Feel that through the right hip. And then as your chest is lifted, you're turning to the side. Feel it through your spine. And you can gently rock side to side if you like. A lot of times that little movement, we're not bouncing, we're just moving back and forth. Kind of just lets the hip release a little bit each time. Helps it relax and let go. Instead of holding and then tensing at the same time, which is the reverse of what we want to do. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Okay, release the leg. So now you're going to bring your feet to the left side. Grab a hold of your left ankle. Right hand is down. You can make a fist if you need to. And then you're going to lift the knee up, and then we're going to go back. Pull the knee back. And then forward. Pull the knee back. Good. So again, we're going to feel it through the quads, into the hip flexors. And depending on how tight your knee joint is, you might feel that in your knee too. Start to push into your hand with your foot as you go back. And then forward again. And then go deeper. Push that knee back. Push into the hand. And then release. Again. Straight back. Come back and hold now. pushing into your hand, pulling your knee back. Drop the knee a little bit. Push the knee back a little further. Drop the knee a little bit. And back. And down a little bit. All the way down with your knee. Foot goes all the way down. And then you're going to sit back. Push this hip up to the sky. Making sure that knees are down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you'd like to go down to the floor, only if you're ready, you want to make sure the knees stay down. As soon as we bring those elbows to the floor, we sometimes don't realize the knees want to pop up. Pushing the hip up, you can even take your hand right behind the hip and push up and then prop your elbow if you need to. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to your hands. So you're coming up with your chest. You're going to bring your top leg forward and then next to your right leg. Right arm comes up and over. So you grab hold of your ankle to kind of brace yourself, and then lifting up and over. Coming down and then back, up and over. Feel that down the right side. Again, back and over. Good. One more time. Out and back. Lifting up and over, hold. Feel it all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Left leg comes up and over from the right. And then you're going to take your right arm and hook on. And then I want you to try to let the left hip kind of drop. Chest is still lifted. And then if you'd like, you can rock side to side, small movements. Feel the hip opening up a little bit each time as it releases and relaxes. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, both legs in front. You're going to crisscross without overlapping. So this is the version of a pigeon pose. So legs are crossed, again, not overlapping. You're going to walk yourself out. Feel that through the hip rotators. This is a great stretch if you have sciatic nerve issues. It just kind of helps open up, releases that pressure against that nerve. Inhale. Exhale, pressing your chest down, reaching as far as you can. Feel that through the shoulders and the chest too. Walk your hands to your right, reaching away and then just sliding away or walking and then pressing your chest down. And then walk to the left. And reaching it out and pressing your chest down. Inhale and exhale. Walk center, coming back, and then you're going to switch your legs out. So the other leg is in front. Crisscrossing again, not overlapping the legs, and then walk it out as far as you can. If you get your arms really far out there, it can almost be like an extended child's pose where you press your chest down and go deeper into that stretch. Inhale and exhale. Walk to the left first. Reach and press down. Walk to the right. Doing good. Keep it up. Go into as far as you can. Walk center. And then coming back. Good. Legs are out in front. Starting up nice and tall, you're going to point and flex. So your legs stay nice and straight. Toes are straight up and then pushing down. You can take your hands behind if you need to. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and flex the feet. Heels pushed away, so your heels are pushing towards me. And then you're going to walk your hands out, but keep your chest lifted. So we're going to go through a series of stretches for the back of the legs. And if you can grab a hold of your toes, more power to you. Keep those knees down though, and then I want you to make sure those feet stay parallel. It's very common to start turning out to compensate, or knees bent to compensate. Coming back, and then point your toes, sliding down, chin is tucked. Feel that through the shins and the spine. Inhale, exhale. Sliding back. All right, flex your feet again. This time lifting the arms up, chest is lifted, hinging forward. Feel that through the back of the legs. This is great if you tend to sit a lot or have knee issues. We don't realize how tight we get back through there, and it creates that pull in the knee. Good, release. Especially when we feel like it's a front knee problem, but actually it's in the back because of how everything crosses through that knee joint. Go ahead and toes down, and then chin is tucked as you reach out. Inhale and exhale. Sliding back. Good. Flex those feet again. Chest is lifted. You're going to lift the chest up as you reach, and you're going to hinge forward again. Arms stay up. And then you're just going to drop down. Keep your foot flexed. You can grab hold of your feet and pull in. Inhale. Exhale. And then you're just going to rock side to side. And you're going to feel that. Just kind of shift your weight side to side. Feel that stretch move through the hamstrings, through the backs of the knees and the calves. You have multiple muscles back there with each section. So as you rock side to side, it kind of shifts that stretch from one muscle to the other. Center. Walk your hands back. Good. Now we're to alternate point and flex. So pull the toes in and push the toes down, and then switch. And I really want you to exaggerate that movement so you feel that stretch happening through the foot, all the way down into the toes, through the bottom of the foot, through the shins and the calves. Good. Now both toes pressed down. Rotate out. You're going to flex, come back up. And toes pointed. Rotate open so the knees open. And back. One more time. Reverse, out, point, center, flex, open, rotate, center. Let's do one more time. And release. Good. Shake it out. Just cross those legs comfortably, whatever works for you. We're going to start with the neck. Just rock your head side to side. Feel that through the shoulders and the neck, keeping your chest center. My neck's actually pretty tight, so you might see that change from one side to the other, that pull. And that might be you today, it might not be you today, but it's always good to still move through the neck. You can kind of see how I'm a little tighter than that side, so it takes a little bit more effort. But if we don't move it, we lose it, right? Center. Turn your head side to side. These are great exercises that you can do sitting at your desk. So work, take that little bit of a break. We don't realize how much we tense through the shoulders and the neck when we're doing a constant motion or concentrating even. To the front, push your chin back, give yourself that double chin, and then tuck your chin down. Keeping your chin tucked and back, rock your head just a tiny bit each way. Feel that stretch move through the neck. And release. All right, right side down, taking your hand if you'd like. You can go gently a little further into that stretch. Letting your right ear drop. Letting your left shoulder drop, and then your left ear lift up as you go deeper into that stretch. So for some people this may not seem like much, but we don't realize it, but this is a very important stretch. Releases that stress through the shoulders and the neck that we don't realize how it affects everything else down the rest of the body or up, and could create headaches even. Go ahead and switch. So left ear down first, make sure you're nice and center. You can take your hand to your head if you'd like, and just gently pressing down. Right shoulder drops, right ear lifts. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And release. Good. Turn your head to the side, keeping your shoulders square. You're going to look behind you, and just with your eyes, you're going to look up and down. So you're not going to be able to see this too much with me, but essentially your eyes are just going up and down as you're looking behind you. And this will challenge those muscles around the eyes, especially if you do a lot of looking at a screen all day long. Switch sides, same thing, look behind you, and then up and down. To the front. Good. Go ahead and work those fingers. Move them as quickly as you can. Feel that through every single joint in your fingers. Okay, make a loose fist, rotate your wrist to one way. Good. And rotate the other way. Okay, one finger at a time, you're going to open. Don't let the other fingers follow. That's very hard to do sometimes, is that the other ones want to go with. Then you're going to close one finger at a time. Again, open slowly. One more time, close. Try not to let the other fingers go with. And release. Palms flat, fingers straight, stretch wide. Wide together. As wide as you can, back together. Good. One more time. Flick water off your fingers and then shake it out. Good job. All right. Go ahead and relax, hands in your lap, eyes gently close. Just sitting nice and comfortably, whatever works for you. Deep breath in and exhale. Just let everything go. Inhale, exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, push away. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining my class. I hope you liked it. If you want notifications for my next classes, which are free, just click on that little picture of me and you'll get them each time I post. Have a great day. Come back again.